Hi all, Lasan Jong again, the Democrat killer. Today I want to talk to you about blurring lines. As of late, but in particular since the Obama era and loosely to since the Clinton era, liberals have been making a tremendous effort to blur lines. And what I mean by that is, let's say, for example, people want to dismantle differences between men and women, heterosexuals, homosexuals, transsexuals, etc. And they want to make everybody the same single blob and attribute no differences and make them all equal in terms of attributes. And the thing that has been blocking them tremendously up till now is the difference between men and women. They could not deny it. They could not find a way around it. And once you identify one difference, then you have to acknowledge other differences as well. So they needed to find a way to destroy the difference between men and women in particular, but also between hetero and homosexuals and other quote-unquote gender preferences. And once you turn everybody into the same, literally in their minds, then everybody is completely equal, not just in terms of their rights and freedoms, but that they are equal, period. And when you achieve that ideology or that thought inside the heads of the people that are being governed, what's the next logical conclusion? If everybody is equal in terms of their abilities and their intelligence and their knowledge, then the next logical outcome is that the outcome itself then has to be equal. This is why the liberals are pushing this blurring of lines agenda. It's not difficult to figure out. However, most liberals don't even know that this is what they're doing and this is what they're standing for. But if you understand what it is happening and why it's happening, then you should recoil in horror. And the driving force behind this blurring of lines is communist ideology. Because in communist ideology, the outcome has to be the same for everybody. And in order for the outcome to be same for everybody, rationally and logically, the only way that can be achieved is if everybody has the same abilities, thoughts, knowledge, intelligence, etc., etc. And everybody has to be the same. This is why the liberals, progressives, socialists, communists are all pushing for this blurring of line agenda. And in particular, they're aggressively pursuing the destruction of the family unit. Think about it. Families pass down their moralities traditionally, usually by word of mouth. And in so doing, they develop literally almost an infinite number of different types of philosophies and thinking and points of view and whatever else. And this, therefore, breeds tremendous diversity in thought and diversity in philosophy. And the communists cannot tolerate diversity because it goes directly against their manifesto. And to destroy the family, they started at the edges, in my opinion, in the 1960s and 70s with minorities. But I think it has gone towards a more aggressive level where they're trying to take away parental rights in schools, what kids can and cannot read and should not read. And then they turn around and say it's book burning. Hell no. It's not appropriate for a grade schooler to read about sex. And so when you take those books out of the libraries for sixth graders, grade schoolers in general, the left turns around and calls it censorship. And this is how they manipulate the agenda. And a lot of the dummies on the left fall away blindly going, yeah, that's book banning. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's censorship. that's against the First Amendment. Oh, this is terrible. No. The reality of it is that they want to blur lines. They want to say, we have more control over your children than you, the parents, do. Again, this is why they try to hide transgender issues from parents. This is why they're trying to teach certain things in schools that skew towards what I would call Communist Manifesto type issues. And it's gone so far as in Minnesota, where the governor there, who is now the vice president candidate for the Democratic Party, set up snitch lines so that children can snitch on their parents if there was something that they thought were a violation of COVID rules. This is how far the left has taken it. And we are just sitting back and watching it happen going, duh, why is this happening? I don't know. What can we do about it? Speak up. Oppose. Resist. Shine the light into the darkness. Let people see the swarm of disgusting, absolutely horrible, gross, virus-infected rats scurrying around trying to tear you up into little pieces. Okay? Shine the light. Resist. Tell people the truth. And if they don't get it, tell them to F off. Because this is a fight for our future, the American future. Because the American that I know of, the America that was in the Constitution, is all about individual rights and individual freedoms and implied individual responsibility and accountability, which is diametrically opposed to communism, which makes everything unnaturally the same. I hope you liked my video. Please post a like if you did and subscribe. And thank you for watching and spread the word. Have a great day.